She is, in a word, black girl magic.
Yeah.
That is what she brought. She felt that should be her message, and
Right.
it was.
And
but
she
she
looks
did it so
amazing.
elegantly, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't aggressive.
You can't come for
It
it.
wasn't
It was
aggressive. It
so
was
put
done
together.
It was done
You could
with
tell.
taste.
And watch what you say is because there were a lot of microaggressions on set where she called me ghetto. She called Simone's train look ratchet. There are many other transphobic things that Elliott said on set, but I'm gonna leave that to other people to say.
So we will be focusing on the rest of that story at the reunion. Thank you so much. I don't want. Wow! Okay.
Oh, baby, I would never. Here's the thing: I would never come for anyone just to come for them. I'm not that kind of girl.
No, and I know you. That's why when I saw, and we are back.
All right, so now that we're here on Patreon, okay, do you know? Okay, I just want to say this up front. I don't approve of any bullying of any sort, but I also I do believe in holding people accountable.
Yeah, and I will say this: I don't quite know all the full tea on this. I will say I have chatted with girls who are on the current season 13 season, and they have expressed like many microaggressions that Elliott did while recording the show. Again, I wasn't there, so I can't verify them, but girls on the current season have said how Elliott displayed behavior that was not cool during.
Well, you know they're calling her Elliott with 3 Ks now. Did you hear about this? Girl, I didn't make that up. I did not make that up.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's say this. First of all, microaggressions on RuPaul's Drag Race are not new. Let's just start by saying that. I had microaggressions. Yeah. I got called ratchet on RuPaul's Drag Race several times, which really blew my mind. And not just me, I'm sure it's happened to other girls as well. Speaking exclusively Spanish to Latinx contestants who clearly speak English.
And saying that they can't understand them.
When they clearly can understand them. So yeah, I think that there have been tons of microaggressions on RuPaul's Drag Race and aggressions. Girl, I went back and let me tell you right this. That famous episode of Untucked with Shangela snapping on Mimi on first.
Mimi?
I went back and watched that episode. It is I was blown away that was on TV.
Why? I don't remember it being that crazy. Why?
You have to just go back and watch it, Monday. There's so many offensive things happening in that particular episode of Untucked. It was from the Queens from Outer Space.
By who? Who?
Monet, just go watch it. But so
Candy
apparently
Muse.
Elliott is backstage, allegedly, and Candy Muse said some of these girls are backstage saying things, these microaggressions, and that is what Candy meant when she was like, you need to be more self-aware. And there is the video of Elliott saying she's black girl magic, but it's elegant. It's not aggressive. It's an elegant black girl magic. And it's very problematic. And I feel like, I don't know, she might want to address it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it is too. Like, no shade. I'm not gonna say the girl's name, but again, someone from that season saying that like Elliott would say like transphobic things. So what we don't know is that we're seeing Candy reacting and Candy being really like harsh
about Gottmik, or just about Gottmik?
About Gottmik, yeah. Okay, now this is all alleged. Again, I was not there. I can't say, but this is what the queen was saying to me, that it got so, like, Elliott said like 1 or 2 things, and it made Gottmik feel so uncomfortable that allegedly, apparently, Gottmik had said like she has to go, or like I can't be in the same space as her, like something like that, because it was really getting to Gottmik what Elliott was saying. Again, I don't know. This may be all lies, whatever, but that's what was said to me. But now seeing Candy with this video makes me think that it is true, because at the end of the video, Candy says that it's transphobic, that she's transphobic. Like right at the end, hold on.
But also, while you look for that,
I would never come for anyone just to come for them. I'm not that kind of girl.
No, and I know you. That's why. And we are back.
Oh, I missed
wait,
it.
Monet, pause. Just send it to Mitch, and Mitch will find it. But also, that's not far fetched, because you and I have been backstage at drag shows, and people let the transphobia just fly. They really do. It's like they don't. It's like they if they look around, they don't see any trans women. They just start saying transphobic shit, and and they say it and look at me, and I'm like, bitch, I'm not co-signing this shit. I don't agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's you, boo boo. That is not us.
Yeah,
That's you.
and also like, and it just and there's something about Elliott's demeanor that seems, I don't know, the fact that he's not speaking out about it is concerning to me, because it's someone is Candy is like, she's not mincing words. She's saying that Elliott was being very microaggressional, and that in this clip saying that Elliott said something transphobic. So like, to not speak out against it and to say something, because if it wasn't true, the gut reaction would be like, bitch, I did not say that. What are you saying? And the fact that Candy is saying it out loud means that there is some truth to it, or else Elliott would have said, hey, this is not fucking true, or Candy would not be out here talking about it like that.
Yeah, it's messy, and I've been microaggressed before, and it is annoying to feel like you have to skirt around this person who's chosen to engage in problematic rhetoric so that you don't hurt their reputation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like we had a chat earlier in the Patreon Zoom about this guy who's having a situation at work, and one person is doing something that is detrimental to a lot of people, and you're like, well, I don't want to get them in trouble. It's like, no, fuck getting them in trouble. This is detrimental to people's lives and making people feel uncomfortable because you want to say offensive things in the workroom.
And then if you go back to when I did the season 13 meeting with them a few months ago, when I had all the season 13 queens on, it's so funny this is happening now, because there was a moment where, and I didn't even know anything about Elliott. I just asked Elliott about like how he plans to like speak about the racism and stuff in the fandom, and Elliott gave such an eloquent response. But I remember looking in like the little Zoom things, and people would be like rolling their eyes, or like they were.
Wait,
so
really?
now this is all. Yeah, Grinch, go. I mean, I don't know if you, in the final edit if you'll see it, but go back and watch like just that little clip of Elliott talking about stuff, and so this all makes sense. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. I see why people.
Where Elliott
like,
talks and everyone starts doing the Simone.
So it's really interesting. It's really interesting that all this is bubbling to the surface. If you ever talking about it, I'm like, okay, got it. I see what's going on here.
I mean, let's see how this plays out. I mean, let me right now. The fandom is not letting Queen slide on anything between the COVID and the mask.
Girl.
And the girl. The fans are not giving these bitches an inch, honey. An inch.
Yeah. Mitch,
Right,
Mitch,
cool.
in the final edit of this, can you like before we like talk about it? Can you play that clip? Would it be possible to put it in so that the fans get? Okay, cool. Yeah. So thank you for joining us for this little tiny little Patreon exclusive. Again, Bob and I like discussing these things here on the Patreon, because, like we said, we've curated this community here, and it feels like a safe space to talk about this stuff. So, yeah, that's why we bring it over here to Patreon, in case everyone's wondering.
It's a great place to talk shit.
Okay, so like, well, why are you saying this on the thing? Because this is where we feel safe. This is where we feel here with our cousins, our siblings, and our step parents. All right, this is shit you talk at the kitchen table at home.
Exactly. All right, thanks everybody.